老干妈，老干妈，老干妈，老干妈，细俩花梗老干妈，老干妈，老干妈。
All right, what is up, gamers? Back at it with your boy AN Gaming. So today I'm going to be talking about the cool MASTER MM720, sent in from my boy Z Trainer once again. Shout out to him for keep giving me these mice and feeding my addiction, of course. So first, I'll start off with, you can obviously see that the shape is very unique and a little bit goofy. Typically, you get like a groove rest on your thumb, since most mice are geared for right-handed people. So like you got a thumb rest right around here, like a little groove. This time, Cool Master, they're known for making computer parts for PC gamers. They put like a little finger rest on the other side of the mouse. So, for example, when when you put it on, you can instantly feel like a little rest for your ring or your pinky, depending on how you hold it, which I think is a really cool shape, a really cool idea. And the second best thing about this mouse is that it weighs 50 grams. So this is the lightest mouse I have on my disposal. This one, the Skull Mini, weighs like 52 grams, which is not much of a difference, but like holding it in my hand, like this definitely feels lighter, because I feel like there's less components in this to make it lighter than this one. I can feel all the components inside, and it feels a little bit weighty, but it's still around the same weight, which is really cool design. And when you plug it in, warning, because it's got pretty bright lights, it's got RGB in it. So you would have to hold this house only a few certain ways. So like mainly claw grip, as you can see. Hold it like this to get the most control out of it. You can try fingertip, but it's just too small in the back here for you to make any sense. Or palm, it's just too short for that. So the only optimal way is to put your ring, your pinky, on the side grip here, like a little pinky rest, which I think is awesome. I hold it with my ring finger right here. This is the best way to hold it, since the shape is so unique and ergonomic. Body, which is really cool. Also, you saw my shaved head. It's what happens when you don't sub to AN Gaming, by the way. So the color of the RGB depends on your DPI, which can be set on the bottom right here. So if I press it, right now I have an 800 DPI. Change it 1600 to like a teal color. It's kind of hard to pick it up. Oh, it didn't even change. There we go. So it changed again to green, to a teal, orange, red, yellow, blue, and back to pink. Yeah, isn't that really cool? I think it's pretty cool. In the box, they include extra mouse skates. The camera will pick it up, but the back of the mouse, which I think is great that a lot more companies are doing that, in my opinion. So like the overall shape isn't that bad for me, but I think that my biggest problem with it is that it's got a glossy coating material on top of it, and I have very, very greasy gamer hands. Like the gamer grease is just insane. So like on top of that, putting it like with my sweaty hands on the material, it just my grip gets a little bit slippery sometimes, if that makes any sense. And the box did include some mouse skins to cover up the glossy material, but that ended up making it worse for me, because the material they use for the skin is actually almost glossy too. So like it kind of just makes it's like putting your hands through oil. That texture, that's kind of what it feels like when it comes to me, since like of course you produce oil from your hands and stuff, so it just produces that really slippery texture material on my hand, and that doesn't really work well, as you'll see in the aim lab right about now. That I kind of over adjust or under adjust, and I have to keep adjusting my fingertips if you focus on that. So I think it's just that's a pain in the butt sometimes. Yeah. The switches they use here are just your basic switches that every, I guess, mouse uses. Like they're called the Omron 20 millions. They're rated for 20 million clicks, which they sound okay. It's just I'm picking now when it comes to the switches, but these are okay. So yeah, they don't sound that bad. If you're wearing a headset like everyone else will be. Side buttons are pretty good. They're a little bit too small for me, just a teeny bit, but they do have grooves to them. This is definitely geared for people who use like claw grips like religiously. I don't use claw grip. I've been using more fingertip, which is like just this, but like my biggest problem with it is that the glossy material just kind of turns me off. If it weren't for that, this would be easily top 5 for me. As you'll see from like 15,000 of them just sitting there. Yeah. What, there's a fly in here? What the hell? Almost be I've got a gaming fan. New video coming soon. Don't see my face. I'm not pretty. Alright. So my final thoughts about the mouse is that the very good deal. My friend got it around right below $40, which I think is a really good deal for this type of unique niche mouse. But it's still a good, I guess, say entryway. But if you want a better entryway, I recommend the MM710. This is more for people who kind of know what they like and like really like ergonomic shapes like these. But I think this is a very interesting mouse, and I didn't expect Cooler Master to make such an interesting mouse like this. I've heard pretty decent things about the MM710, but the 720 I think is a turn up just purely because of what it looks like. It's in like spaceship you would see. But I'll say that Cooler Master did a pretty good job with this mouse, and I can't wait for them to make it more in this style or improve on their 700 series. Yep, shout out to Z Trainer again for the mouse, and then I'll be doing another review soon, and then that's it. Thank you guys.
He's just blasting music.
Yo, look at the outfit, yo.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Sam, gimme!
Oh my god.